Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and thank you so much for watching. So today I am back with another Valentine's Day makeup look, and this particular look is a little bit more on the matte side, whereas my last one was very sparkly. This video is also going to be a collaboration with my really good friend here on YouTube, Tanya from Kiss and Makeup Beauty. So make sure you go check out her channel and her video. So with that being said, let's get started. Today we're just going to be jumping right into the tutorial. I am first taking my Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer and I'm using this as my eyeshadow primer, and then I'm going to set it really quick with any translucent powder. Then we're going to take a piece of Scotch tape and we are going to apply this to the outer edges of our eyes, and this is just going to make the whole process a lot easier on us. It's going to give us a really sharp outer edge and it's just going to look awesome once we finish. For today's tutorial, we are going to be working off the Tarte Tease palette by Tarte, and this particular palette screams Valentine's Day. It is perfect now for Valentine's Day. So I did skip a couple of steps, so I caught myself right on time. So before we move in to the beautiful purple shadow from the palette, I'm actually going to take the color Wink, which is a matte pink, and I'm going to apply this all over my entire lid, and then I'm going to go in with Barcelona Beach from Makeup Geek, and I'm going to apply this to my crease as our transition shade. Then I'm going to go back in with BFF and I'm going to pretty much create a wing with this particular eyeshadow. So I'm going to wing it out and I'm going to bring it inwards towards that inner corner, and then I'm going to go in with the brown from the palette, which is called Heartbreaker, and I'm going to smudge this right on top, and this is going to create kind of like a faded effect. So we're going from a light brown to a darker brown to that really beautiful red purplish shade. So if you do lose the intensity of the purple, that's perfectly fine, because as you guys see me do here, I do go back in and intensify it, and I did find myself having to intensify it a couple times to get the color that I actually was going for. So now I'm going to take a black eyeshadow. Any black eyeshadow will work, and I'm taking it with a flat definer brush, and I'm going to create a very thin wing. So again, we're going from a light brown to a darker brown to that red purple shade to that black liner. So once I have that done, I'm going to go ahead and remove my tape, and then I'm going to take a makeup wipe and I'm just going to really clean up those edges and make sure that it's pretty sharp, the outer edge, and that everything is clean and that there's no fallouts. So moving on to the skin, my skin is not happy with me lately. I think it's most likely my diet that's breaking me out. So I did first go ahead and take the Benefit Porefessional to my T-zone, and then I went in with the NYX Angel Veil Primer all over the skin. For foundation, I am first taking the CoverFX Cream Foundation, and I'm using this foundation just because it's super full coverage and I had a lot to cover up today. And then I'm going to take the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation, not the Luminous Silk, I'm sorry, the Lasting Silk. I'm going to mix in a little bit of my CoverFX Radiance Drops for a more dewy finish, and then I'm just going to blend that out with my damp beauty blender. So now we're going to color correct a little bit under the eyes. So I am just taking a salmon toned concealer and I'm just applying this under the eyes to kind of counteract those black circles and just kind of conceal everything. So once I have that applied, I'm going to go in with my beauty blender just to blend it out, and then I'm going to go ahead and conceal right on top. I am going back in with my Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer. I'm applying this under the eyes, cupid's bow, chin, forehead, and also down the bridge of the nose. And then I'm going to take my beauty blender and blend everything out once more. I love using my beauty blender, especially damp, because it removes a lot of the excess product that you may have applied. So now we're going to go ahead and set the under eyes. As always, I am taking my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Light, and I'm just going to apply this under the eyes to set that concealer. I'm also going to apply it to the chin, cupid's bow, forehead, wherever we concealed. Just make sure that you set it, especially if you have oily skin, because you don't want your foundation to break throughout the day. Now we're going to bronze, and for bronzer, I am taking the Makeup Forever Fusion Bronzer in 35i, I believe. I used the darkest shade. And once I have the bronzer all over the perimeter of the face and in the hollows of the cheeks, I'm going to take any translucent powder and I'm going to bake a little bit. And this is just going to kind of clean up that contour. I'm not doing a super structured contour today. I pretty much just want to clean up that bronzer just a little bit. So I went ahead and did my brows. And then for blush, I am taking the Gwen Stefani blush palette in collaboration with Urban Decay. I took both of the pink shades. I mixed them together and I applied that to the apples of the cheeks. So for highlights, I went in with the Champagne, that was weird, with Champagne Pop by Jaclyn Hill in collaboration with Becca Cosmetics. And as you guys can see today, the highlight was very poppin'. It even scared me a little bit. It was very intense. So I did go ahead and apply some mascara, and then I realized I forgot to apply highlight to my cupid's bow and the tip of the nose. So I also went ahead and applied some lashes. I used the Koko lashes in this style Goddess. So moving on to lips, I first started off by taking the Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid lipstick in the shade Vintage, which is one of my favorite shades ever. I think the shade is so unique and it's very different, but I wanted something a little bit deeper. So I did go in with the Milani lipstick in Black Cherry. So once you have done that, you want to finish everything off by using some Fix Plus, and that's it. You're done. Thank you so much for watching. I love you, and I'll see you guys very soon with another video. Bye.